Ladies and gentlemen, this is Salvador from Russell Scope, and I don't even know where to begin because what went down on this week's Monday Night Raw has me seeing red, straight up seeing red. If you're a wrestling fan with even a pulse, you felt it too. That gut punch betrayal that makes you want to throw your remote at the TV and scream into the void. Roman Reigns, the so-called tribal chief, didn't just show up on Raw. He hijacked the entire damn show and unveiled his new Shield like he was dropping the mic on wrestling history itself. And let me tell you, brothers and sisters, it's infuriating. It's a slap to the face of every fan who lived and breathed the original Shield. It's corporate nostalgia bait at its worst, and if you're not raging right now, you weren't paying attention. But hold up, before you smash that like button in anger, stick with me, because tonight on Russell Scope, we're not just recapping this disaster, we're dissecting it piece by infuriating piece. We're talking the promos that made your blood boil, the new members who don't deserve the vest, the way this screams lazy booking, and the future this ruins for everyone else on the roster. By the time we're done, you'll be fired up enough to comment your hottest takes, share this video with every wrestling group chat you got, and watch till the very end because the outrage is real. This is WrestleScope, where we call it like we see it, no filter. Let's dive in. Hello viewers, if you're new here, please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for daily updates on WWE Raw. Picture this, Monday Night Raw. The energy is already electric. The show's been building to something big all night, rumors swirling about Roman's return after his latest bloodline drama. Fans are chanting Roman sucks in some sections, acknowledge him in others. The place is split, but the tension, palpable. Then the lights flicker. That familiar Shield logo flashes on the Tron, but it's different, darker, more menacing. The crowd goes from buzzing to dead silent in seconds, and out comes Roman Reigns. Not the smiling babyface from a few years back. No, this is the tribal chief in full god mode. Black gear, the Ula Fala around his neck, that 1,000-yard stare that says, I own this company. He doesn't even wait for the music to fade. He grabs the mic, stares dead into the hard cam, and drops the bomb. The bloodline was family, but family can be broken. The Shield? That was brotherhood. Unbreakable. And tonight, the Brotherhood is reborn. The arena erupts, half in shock, half in pure fury. But then, he says it, I didn't come alone. I brought the new Shield, the ones who will shield this company from the weak, the ones who will make the original look like a footnote. Look at this shot right here. That's not a man returning for a feel-good moment. That's a conqueror declaring war on the past. And what happened next? Oh, it gets worse, way worse. The lights dim again. Two new figures emerge from the back, hooded, vests already on, moving like predators. The crowd is trying to figure it out. Whispers turn to gasps as the hoods come off. First one, Jacob Fatu. Yeah, the Samoan werewolf himself, Roman's cousin, the monster who's been tearing through NXT and the tag division. He hits the ring like a freight train, that wild hair flying, muscles popping, and he lets out that primal roar that sends chills down your spine. But here's the kick. He's not just joining. Roman presents him as the new Hound of Justice, the enforcer who will do what Dean Ambrose did, but better. Fatu doesn't break, Roman says. He destroys. The boos start raining down, but it doesn't stop there. The second member steps up, Braun Breaker, the former NXT champion, the guy who's been a one-man wrecking crew on Raw, spearing fools left and right. He was supposed to be the next big thing on his own, the athletic freak who could carry a brand. But no. Roman pulls him in, slaps the vest on him, and calls him the new architect. Breaker's speed, my vision. This Shield doesn't just survive, it conquers. You see that? Braun Breaker, the guy fans were hyped to see as a solo star, reduced to Roman's attack dog. And Jacob Fatu, family loyalty turned into a prop. The original Shield was 3 equals, Roman, Seth, Dean, fighting the system together. This is Roman Reigns building his own personal army, a new Shield designed to protect the WWE. From what? From excitement? From fresh faces? From actual competition? The segment goes on for what feels like forever. Roman cuts this 15-minute promo about how the old Shield fractured under pressure, how Seth and Dean couldn't handle the weight, and how this new version is bulletproof because it's built on his blood, his legacy. He makes the new guys do the old Shield poses, the fist bump, the triple powerbomb setup on a poor jobber they drag into the ring. The crowd is chanting, this is bullshit by the end. Paul Heyman is ringside looking shell-shocked, like even he didn't see this coming. And then to cap it off, the new Shield destroys everything in sight. Tables, announce desks, security. They leave the ring looking like a war zone. Now, let's rewind for a second and talk about why this hits so hard. The original Shield debuted in 2012 and changed wrestling forever. 3 hungry young guys, no politics, no family ties, just pure rebellion. They took out legends, won titles, and created moments that still give us goosebumps. That reunion in 2019? Magic. The chemistry was real because it was earned. But this new Shield? It's Roman Reigns 2.0. The same guy who's been at the top for years, now recycling the greatest hits because, what? The bloodline story got stale? He needs fresh meat to feed his ego? Reason number 1, this is infuriating. It's blatant disrespect to the legacy. Roman stood there and basically said the original Shield was inferior. They fell apart, he said. This one won't. Excuse me? Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley now, is out there killing it in AEW, proving he was the heart of that group. Seth Rollins is still the visionary, holding it down as World Heavyweight Champion. And Roman? He acts like he carried them. Fans who grew up with the Shield feel personally attacked. This isn't evolution, this is erasure. Reason number 2, the new members are props, not stars. Jacob Fatu is a beast, no doubt, but he's Roman's cousin. This screams nepotism. WWE's been pushing the Anoa'i family for years, and now they're just extending the bloodline under a different name. And Braun Breaker? The guy was on fire, spearing Gunther, feuding with legends. Now he's Roman's sidekick? That's not a push, that's a burial in slow motion. How does a rising star like Breaker go from potential main eventer to, yes sir, tribal chief? It's the same old Roman-centric booking that drove fans away in the past. Reason number 3, this kills momentum for everyone else. Raw's been cooking lately. New rivalries, fresh faces like Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes getting shots, but now everything revolves around the new Shield. Who do they feud with? Cody? Punk? The whole card gets shuffled to accommodate Roman's nostalgia trip. And don't get me started on the merch. New Shield shirts dropping already? It's like WWE is banking on us forgetting how forced this feels. You see these fans? This is real. X, exploded the second the segment ended. Hashtags like New Shield sucks and Roman ruined it trended worldwide. One fan posted, I waited years for a Shield return and this is what we get? Roman turning it into his personal cult? Nah. Another, Breaker deserved better. Fatu too. This is just Roman being Roman. The comments are flooding in, over 500k views on clips in the first hour. People are divided, sure. Some tribal chiefs are eating it up, but the majority? Pissed, and rightfully so. Let's talk the promo itself because it was peak arrogance. Roman didn't just introduce them, he buried the past. The old Shield fought for justice, he said. The new Shield fights for me. The crowd lost it. Chairs were thrown, actual chairs in some sections. Security had to step in. And the way he looked at the camera during the fist bump, chilling, like he knows he's untouchable. But here's the unique twist that makes this even more infuriating. And trust me, this is the part that'll have you yelling at your screen. During the segment, right as the new Shield was posing for the hard cam, the lights flickered again. For a split second, maybe 2 frames, the Tron glitched. It showed old Shield footage, Seth Rollins laughing, Dean Ambrose with that maniac grin. Then it cut back to Roman and the new guys. Roman paused, just for a beat. Then he smirked and said, the past is dead. Acknowledge the future. Was that a glitch or a tease? Fans are losing their minds online speculating. Is Seth coming back to dismantle this? Is Moxley making a surprise WWE return? Or is it just bad production? Whatever it was, Roman dismissed it like it was nothing. That's the arrogance that boils the blood. He's so confident in his new toy that he doesn't even care about the ghosts of the past haunting the arena. It's like he's daring the original Shield to show up and prove him wrong. This isn't just a faction debut. This is Roman Reigns rewriting history to suit his narrative. The Shield was about 3 brothers against the world. This new version is one king and his loyal subjects, and the wrestling world is not having it. Think about the ripple effects. WrestleMania season is heating up. With Roman back on Raw pulling this stunt, what happens to the world title picture? Does the new Shield target Cody Rhodes next, or do they go after CM Punk, who's been teasing a rematch? Predictions are flying. Some saying this leads to a massive 6-man tag at WrestleMania. Others think it's the setup for Roman versus Seth versus the new guys in a triple threat. But one thing's clear, this move shifts the entire landscape. And the ratings? Raw did numbers this week, biggest since the Netflix debut. But at what cost? Are we sacrificing good storytelling for shock value? The new Shield got over his heels instantly. The boos were nuclear. But is that sustainable, or will it fizzle like so many big returns before? Fans in the comments already have theories. One guy said, this is Roman admitting the bloodline is done. He's pivoting to Shield because he knows the family angle is played out. Another, Breaker joining Roman is the worst thing for his career. Watch him get pinned in every match now. The outrage is building, and it's beautiful. But let's be real for a second. As much as this infuriates me, and it does, trust me, there's a part of wrestling that loves the chaos. The new Shield looks dominant. Fatu's power combined with Breaker's speed and Roman's charisma, on paper, it's unstoppable. They could run through the tag division, the mid-card, even challenge for the big gold. But that's the problem. It's too perfect, too on the nose. Wrestling thrives on surprise, on underdogs, on stories that feel organic. This feels manufactured.
Imagine if the original Shield had been booked like this from day one. 3 guys, but one always the leader calling the shots. Would they have lasted? No. The magic was the equality, the bickering, the loyalty tested. This new version skips all that. It's instant dominance, and that robs us of the journey. I went back and watched old Shield segments to compare. The 2013 stuff where they took over the company, electric. Every week felt dangerous. This, it feels like a victory lap. Roman's already the top guy. Adding 2 more just pads his stats. The online discourse is wild too. Wrestling Twitter is a war zone. Memes of Roman in the old Shield gear with Fatu and Breaker photoshopped in. New Shield equals same Roman, different vests. Clips of the segment have millions of views, and the dislike ratio is through the roof. Even casual fans are chiming in. I don't watch anymore, but this made me mad. The outrage is building, and it's beautiful. But let's be real for a second. As much as this infuriates me, and it does, trust me, there's a part of wrestling that loves the chaos. The new Shield looks dominant. Fatu's power combined with Breaker's speed and Roman's charisma, on paper, it's unstoppable.